almost rang me over.
Sorry, Rossi, I got a deadline. You know how it goes.
I owe you one.
Credit card call. Yeah, 213-652-85.
Protest went off on schedule this evening as some 500 demonstrators marched peacefully at the site of California's newest nuclear power plant, period. Despite a threat by the Sheriff's Department of mass arrests, the protesters vowed to spend the night, period. Be that last sentence back to Wheeland. Yeah, that's it. Sorry to cut it so close to deadline. Bye.
The Milk Bundy Duo is going to take a short pause for the cause. Why don't you all load up another drink, and they'll be right back after dark.
You really sound great, Cliff.
Thanks.
Just as good as ever.
How far back you going?
Well, a buddy of mine turned me on to some of your old sides in high school.
Is that right?
Yeah. The last I heard, you're in Europe.
Well, I came back about a year ago, and, say I'm thirsty. Let's go to get a taste at the bar.
Okay.
You play?
Yeah, a little bass. I mean, strictly amateur.
Well, then you know how difficult it is putting one of those in the back of a Pinto.
I've been there. Hey, this one's on me.
You got it. Yeah. Lou, this is Crosley. We got it.
We think we have it. Is Bank spending the night in the clinic?
No, he's here at the motel with me. We had to play it like he's an outpatient. We're going to make another run at the clinic tomorrow.
So have they discovered a cure for cancer?
Oh, yes. The cure for cancer is sugar pills, $50 a pop.
We think it's sugar.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's sugar. That's right.
Okay, you're in the same hotel?
Room 16.
I'll get somebody down there tonight.
We'll be here. Well, we got enough time to go out and get some dinner before the copycat arrives.
Okay. You want to go? Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're whipped, aren't you?
I'm a little tired, but I keep you company.
No. I'll just run down to that little Chinese joint down the road, bring back some mushu pork and kung pao chicken. And no MSG for you, right?
Well, doesn't sound like a very exciting evening, does it? Tell you what, tell them to put MSG in mine, too.
Ancient musical history.
Are you kidding? You guys made history. Ron Bacilla on alto, Sonny on piano.
Yeah.
I have the album you guys made live at Alcatraz for the prisoners.
You're kidding. You mean Jazz on the Rock? I don't even have a copy of that myself. Haven't heard from him in years.
How come you broke up?
Times change.
Hey, Cliff, I hate to break this up, but that horrible moment has come.
Okay. Gotta go. Do me a favor. I play the solo. Don't applaud so loud. Piano player's starting to notice, and I don't want to showboat myself out of the gig.
I hear you.
The chief administrator of the clinic denied any knowledge of the pills being medically worthless. The man turned pale. We're talking flop sweat. Don't you think denied is a pitiful understatement?
No, I don't. I'll give you a nervously denied.
How about visibly shaken?
Apparently.
Apparently shaken denied. You're killing it. You're killing it.
I can't ride with people looking over both my shoulders.
How you guys doing?
We're heading for home with this.
I know you like a day to cool off, especially when you've been out of town, but we've got this tip, and I sure would like to run with it as soon as you're through.
Great.
What it is?
Great.
Charlie, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
In the office?
Oh, you're going to leave the last graph to me.
Don't worry, the last graph is writer-proof.
I think that's Garber's story.
A blast from the past. Who is? I haven't even heard this record. How do you know you don't like it? Look, this has one of the classic versions of Summertime.
Summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. The McGuire sisters. Boy, they could really sing. Ah, Dorothy, Phyllis, what was your name? Patty?
Maxine. Grumpy. So, can I move along on the story?
So, no.
Hey, we sounded all right. Man,
I don't know.
why, aren't you guys still friendly?
Ah, here it is.
A demo tape and a promo sheet. Sonny's show playing, huh?
No, he's singing. Pop stuff. He's doing a club act in Vegas right now.
Jeez, that's hard to believe. Sonny Goodwin sings. Is he any good? Not too bad for an old piano player. There's got to be a reason why a great group like this breaks up. I talked to the music editor, but his idea of jazz is Dixieland.
What's the reason any group breaks up? Money? Personality difference? One guy thinks he's better than the rest?
Well, maybe they just didn't like each other.
Yeah, I'd really like to track him down and talk to him. Get him back together again.
You need a reunion?
Yeah, Sonny Goodwin Quartet, one more time. Now, that's something I'd really like to see.
Too bad it doesn't interest your editor.
I was just thinking out loud, Lou. You know what occurred to me? There's a totally different angle here. The reason behind the breakup, the nostalgia of getting them back together again.
Boring. If I get a drink, Billy, I'm going into the chemist.
No, thanks. I'll take a rain check. Ted's taking me to the movies.
So you're going to Las Vegas on assignment?
A piece on small manufacturing firms relocating their assembly plants.
Oh, boy, I don't envy you that. Schlepping around Vegas, industrial parks in 110-degree heat.
No, it's not my idea of a great time either. Plus, I've got to be back Thursday to cover the broker's luncheon.
You know that favor I owe you for helping me out on the SEC story? I'm going to pay you back.
Well, you guys going to get started on this?
We're already started. All this old warhorse needs is to make his own stall, and he's raring to go. Am I right, Gary?
Lou, you look like you could use a refill.
No, I'm fine.
What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Give me a little credit. I've been watching that poker face long enough to know when something's going on. He gets that absolutely innocent look.
What innocent look? What are you talking? You talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Gary. Something's going on here. What is it?
To put a damper on your happy hour.
What damper? Well, now we got something to celebrate. I finally get a story to myself. No more sharing a byline. I mean, I've been carrying this guy for years. Now I get to unload the extra baggage. And...
Oh, I feel like I could melt into heaven. I'm hurled. I know how Columbus felt, finding another world. What a break, for heaven's sake. How long has this been going on? I think that worked.
That was great.
Just rehearsal. I like the room. The new room is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's terrific. Joe has been telling me he's got an idea for an article on you.
Oh. Well, not just on you. It would be about the Sonny Goodwin Quartet. Thinking that if you were to do a reunion concert and maybe tape it for a live album.
Wait a minute. What's this going to do for Sonny? I can't see how he makes out.
Come on, Ray. I would dig doing it, man. Have you seen Brick?
Not yet. Who's Brick?
Ron Brickell. He's our alto man. You seen him? You have any idea where he is?
No. But when I find him, will you play?
Uh-uh. You get Rick. You got me.
Sorry, I got away as soon as I could.
Oh, good. I was just telling Mr. Hume that I realize you take a certain pride in the fact that your reporters have their ears to the ground for whatever goes on in this city. And tips should not be coming from the 8th floor, although I have the better view.
Oh,
What is it that you're driving at, Mrs. Pinchot?
I have something for you. A certain woman with whom I'm acquainted is a consultant for interior innovations.
You mean an interior decorator outfit?
Yes. Much of their business comes from referrals, and a good number of their clients are local government officials.
Uh-huh.
Now, I gather she doesn't deal directly with the billing, but has had occasion to be in the office and see certain files.
That's interesting.
I thought it would be. There is a distinct possibility that public funds may be furnishing the home.
Crosley, looking into Garber's office expense account.
Oh. Well, I'm very happy to hear the Tribune is right on top of this. When you say Crosley, you mean Crosley and Banks?
Gary Banks is retiring.
I really thought I had something for you.
Mrs. Pinchot, this could be very valuable. We'll follow up on your source.
Well, the lady's name is Nancy Baines. She is with Interior Innovations. Now, I have assured Mrs. Baines that the paper will handle the information discreetly and her name will not appear. She is a concerned taxpayer, but on the other...
I'll call her right away.
Don't. Mrs. Pinchot says she may be a little nervous, so take it easy. The lady doesn't want you to call her at her office. It's too risky. This is her home number. We don't have an address.
Well, we need this as soon as possible.
I know. I just talked to my contacts at the county, and he said he thinks the DA's already onto it.
Well, if the DA's there, can our friends at the Times be far behind?
Luke, do you remember that quartet we were talking about?
You were talking about. You won't let me forget.
Well, I found 3 out of 4 and they want to do a reunion concert.
Whoopee!
If I locate the last guy and they get together, will you buy it?
I'm still on that.
Sonny Goodwin.
They folded in the 50s. Too bad. So great group.
Yeah, I mean, why did they split up? Were they out of sync with the times?
So they were good. I remember when they were at the Interlude on Sunset, it was standing room only.
You saw them live?
Oh, yeah, it was a regular.
Kidding, I used to go there.
You know, that place has been gone, what, must be 15 years.
1964, it was the year I came to L.A.
Did it ever occur to you guys all these jazz joints might have folded because no one is interested?
I didn't know you guys were jazz fans.
Oh, yeah. Fact is, I used to study clarinet.
Is that right? I used to play bass.
No kidding, I played trumpet in a jazz band in college.
You're kidding.
Why don't all you cats bring your instruments in and we'll jam after deadline?
Solid.
Hey, Adam, what's the first name of that Remington gal who works at the Highway Patrol and used to help Gary?
Mary?
Marge? This is Ted Crosley. Gary Banks' partner. Oh, he's fine. Listen, Gary said you'd probably be able to help me with this. Well, I have a name with an unlisted phone, and I need an address. Could you get that for me?
Basically a big band catalog, but there's some real collector's items in it.
With all that Elling.
Wow, Stan Kenton, this modern world city of glass.
Let me know when you get to June Christie.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If this is a bad time, we can make an appointment. What would be convenient?
You've made some kind of mistake.
I don't think we should postpone this. I know you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I told you you're making a mistake.
Are you the manager?
That's right. Can I help you?
Oh, I'm looking for Ron Burkell.
It's me. What can I do for you?
My name is Joe Ross from the Los Angeles Tribune.
Oh, yeah? So, what brings you up here?
You did? I just wanted to meet the best alto sax player I ever heard.
Oh, yeah? Hey, man, what do you want me to? Okay, a check for you or something? I might live all the way up here to avoid people digging up the past. What a drag.
I'm a fan, that's all. Just another jazz lover.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. It doesn't always love you back. For 12 years, I was either strung out or in the slam. Now, you come around talking about old times? Man, I don't need any stroll down memory lane.
Listen, I'm really sorry. What happened to you?
Yeah, look, I've been straight since '66. And you gotta be kidding. The smartest thing we ever did was break up. Wasn't any love lost there, let me tell you.
You guys sounded so great.
Yeah?
You know, a lot of people would like to hear you again. If you play a club day, I'm telling you, you guys would pack the place.
Look, once and for all, I don't play anymore. Ask Sonny, he'll tell you. I burned out. That's all there is to it.
Oh. Here, I almost forgot. I made up a few, so you can keep it if you want. Sorry I bothered you.
How's it going at the Garber store?
Oh, it's coming. I got a couple more leads to check out.
What happened to the name I gave you?
That didn't pan out. I guess she changed her mind.
Did you call her, talk to her?
Well, I tried to. The line was busy for hours, so I found out her address and went to see her.
You did what? She didn't want that.
Look.
We'll continue in a moment here on A&E.
Well, I think that's about all, gentlemen.
Good. Thank you.
By the way, I noticed the opposition has gotten a beat on us in our investigation of the Garbers matter.
I noticed that, too.
Well, since it appears we've lost the early edge on the story, perhaps you can reassure me by telling me that what our investigation is turning up will make it all worthwhile.
Oh, we're hoping it will. We're trying to develop some additional leads.
Well, what about my lead? The decorator and all that information.
That was a wonderful lead. It still is. But it will take time.
Unfortunately, that's not something we have in abundance of.
She's got a real proprietary interest in this story, doesn't she?
Yeah, I noticed.
Frankly, I wish we were doing a little better on it, too.
So do I.
What about Mrs. Pynchon's lead? Is Crosley on top of that?
Getting it nailed down turned out to be trickier than we planned.
Well, maybe Crosley could use a little help on the story.
Mm-hmm. It's possible.
We'll give him Rosenthal.
Rosenthal doesn't work well in groups.
What about Billy? What's she doing?
I guess she's helping Crosley on the Garbers investigation.
Yeah, like what?
I'm putting Billy on this with you.
Oh, now wait a minute, Lou.
You can use her in whatever way works best for you. I'll leave that up to you. The important thing is to expedite this story. I don't have to tell you it's running late.
You're the boss.
Well, I'm one of them.
I'm just not sure we have a shot at Brick unless somebody besides me makes a run at him.
Well, if I call him, he's liable to get uptight. But if you want me to, I'll give it a try.
Oh, boy. If we can nail Brick, I'm sure Sonny'd come in. Of course, he'd have to work us into a schedule.
Yeah, work us into his schedule, just like the old days.
I've got some notes on a sidebar. You want to discuss it?
Sidebar about what?
The system that fails. The need for safeguards in county government bookkeeping.
Give me what you got. I'll start working it up.
Well, I thought I'd do it.
No, it'll fit in nicely with what I have already.
I've been thinking. You know, if we could somehow get a hold of his purchase order numbers, we'd really be set.
Oh, you figured that out?
Well, it's probably coded. I've been checking, and County Purchasing rents computer time from a local company on a timeshare basis.
No, they don't. They have their own computers.
I told you, I just checked. And they've been using this company for the last 3 months as a supplement. We could get to Garber's records if we had the code.
Why don't we just call up Garber's and ask him for it?
I'll check on the computer rank.
Raquel.
Joe Rossi again. Hey, Brick.
Hey, John, is that you?
Yeah. Talk about voices from the past. Man, I hear you still got the greatest chops in town.
Oh, yeah. Right over in the meat department.
Don't worry, we'll get a good play. I've got something else for you.
Who's gonna write it?
The music editor.
Oh, terrific.
More research?
I got the interview with Mrs. Baines.
Oh, really? How?
Oh, I wrote her a note saying whenever you're ready.
That's all it took?
Well, I think she really went for the designer stationery. Cost me $12, but it's worth it even if I never use it again.
Whatever works.
Can we start writing this now?
Let's hold off for just a little while. Now, if we can come up with the charge number you mentioned, then we'd have something hard.
Let me go.
Anything.
I don't think so.
Well, hang in there.
Listen, you better tell Lou if he wants this piece by this afternoon, he's not going to get it.
It's gonna be great. Look, I can take out this sheet of bond from you to cover the door. For what? Well, in case it doesn't go over. Hey, I'm not gonna take a bath on this if nobody shows. Well, how much of a bond? One set, 300 times 10 a head. Make it 3K.
$3,000?
Yeah, I think that's fair. Hey, Joe, I won't be putting out that much easy.
$3,000, that's about all I have in the bank.
Hey, check it out from my standpoint, huh?
Look, Joe, I'll split it with you.
Oh, my, look. Would you? Look at that. Would you believe yourself? Look at that. That's incredible.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Thanks, partner.
You think the guys would mind if I took some candids?
Mind? Are you kidding? They love it.
Hey, Johnny. How you feeling, man? Good to see you. Yeah, how's it going? Good to see you.
You look good to need them two over for dinner sometime.
How about Monday? I'm off on Monday.
Oh, that's racquetball. How about Sunday?
Sunday's okay if we don't have to go to her mother's.
Do you believe this? Look what happens to old musicians.
Domesticated. I love it.
All right. Got the best. Now where's the rest?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice beat, but a little thin. Oh, hey, you made it. All right. Hey, how you doing, man? Can't complain. How you doing? I'm hanging on. Hey, how you doing?
Everything's cool.
Honey, check out that box.
Ah, yeah. Not bad. Nice action, too.
I had a tune it yesterday. Sounds just like an old out-of-tune mandolin.
Hey, man, why don't you get that thing out and blow some of the cobwebs out? Okay. Hey, it's our man.
Our hero. Well, how's everything going? Sonny Goodwin, Johnny Albert, and Ron Burkell.
All right, how you doing?
The Sonny Goodwin Quartet. I always wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I think we have to make a decision here.
I know.
If we keep dragging our feet, this garbage thing is going to be stale bread. We're not getting anywhere. A two reporters on this is not the answer.
You're right.
And we're in agreement. You pull Crosley and let Billy write what he's got.
No.
No. What then?
I want to give Crosley some room.
What do you mean?
I mean, pull Billy off.
Here are my notes. Some of them may be a little hard to read, but I wasn't expecting anyone else to have to look at them.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Good night.
Have a nice weekend.
You too.
Boy, am I looking forward to this concert. Are you going?
I can't. I already made plans to go up north.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know. I'd really like to see them.
Crosley turned in anything yet?
Not yet.
I'd have thought he'd have finished by now and gone home. I hope you don't have too long to wait. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll give him another hour.
I'm gonna have to find him first.
Hello?
Hello, is this the Garber's residence?
Yes, it is.
Am I speaking with Mrs. Garber?
That's right.
Oh, hey, hi, I'm glad I caught you. My name is Crosley. I'm working on your new furniture order, and I need a big favor.
Are you calling from the decorators?
Don't have a wish. I'm just one of the guys that does the paperwork. Bet it turned out real nice, though.
It's just lovely. I wish you could see it.
Me too. The problem is, I'm looking at this table down here that no one has claimed. Do you think it could be part of the order?
I don't think so. I'm sure we got everything.
That's too bad. It's a nice-looking table. I hate to send it back because you just have to say a word and give me your purchase order number, and you got it. Somebody made a mistake. That's their problem.
It could be ours. You said you need a purchase order number?
Yeah, and I need it right away.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
I'd say you're one. Pretty safe.
I never doubted it for a second. It is kind of nice seeing all these people here. Everyone except the music editor. You know, I had to hand my story over here because of some kind of conflict, and then he doesn't even show up. I think we got a problem backstage. What do you mean? Sounds like your friends are having a bit of a hassle.
All right.
At least somebody's thinking of the group.
Wait a minute. Who's talking group? This is one night, and that's all I bargained for.
Just slumming for a night, eh? Gotta get right back to Glitter Gulch. You're gonna ruin it for all of us, man.
I ain't gonna squeeze them sour grapes, man.
It's you, man. Hi, guys. Me? I wasn't the one getting busted. We must have blown a dozen gigs because you were out getting yourself wrecked.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. If we're gonna spread the blame around, I'll take my share. 'Cause I hated the road.
Excuse me. I know this is kind of family business.
Right. It was you, Johnny. It was you on all of us pushing. And boy, were you a drag.
Maybe I cared more about keeping us together than all you guys did.
Yeah. Why was that?
Because I didn't have any of your talent.
Well, that's enough reminiscing for me.
Come on, guys. Don't do this. There's a lot of people out there. You guys have a lot on the line. Hey, just like you and me, man, huh? We always hustle. Always get the food out.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all waited for. Beachcomber Bob's is proud to welcome back the Sonny Goodwin Quartet. Got it? Great. Here, let me give it down. Lou!
You're here.
I just found out Garber's charge number. Can you buy me some time? I gotta call my contact in the computer room at County and give him this number so we can confirm all the furniture.
keep it forever.
A confession on Law and Order tonight. Now, a group of brash burglars target a jet set party on Police Story. Next on A&E.